Read between the lines is on. Come and get read.
So you wanted to do some hot topics.
Yes, and speaking of hot, it's really hot in California right now. So
Yeah.
shouts out and our prayers goes out to everyone who is in California who is suffering from the wildfires that are out there. And I really hope everyone is safe and everyone is doing what the authorities are telling them to do. If they tell you to evacuate, go. Your house.
Hopefully y'all evacuated before and they didn't wait for authorities. Because if I see a fucking fire, like, no, I'm out of there. Like, ain't no... You come outside and you look around and there's fire all around, I don't gotta wait for no police. I'm getting in my car and I'm out of there. Especially that's in Calabasas. Like...
Calabasas, Malibu is one of the...
Oh, wow.
One of the other... I think the picture I showed you earlier with the smoke and everyone evacuating, I think that's in Malibu.
Wow.
Because it's by the water. And
that's crazy.
Just please be safe and protect yourselves, and also all the people that were affected in Thousand Oaks. That brings me to another hot topic, which is gun control. Again, we're talking about gun control, and we're talking about the fact that people are out here owning guns that have no business owning guns. I believe it was this week or the week before, our wonderful Commander-in-Chief signed an executive order undoing what President Obama did, which he likes to do all the time, by the way, and said that now people with mental health issues can now own guns. So,
that makes zero sense.
If you live by a mental hospital and one of those patients decides to get out, tries to get a gun, they can.
Legally.
Be careful. Yep, legally.
So if Michael Myers, one of them type niggas, like they allowed to legally go into Walmart or wherever and buy a gun.
But it's a very serious thing. It is. It's a lot of stuff going on out here where we take a chance waking up in the morning and stepping outside of our house and going to work or going to school, going to church. I mean, the people that got shot in the synagogue, they were worshiping God. They weren't hurting nobody, and they got killed. So now you can't even go to church without the possibility of, okay, is this where God is going to have me meet him? Like, is this where we are, where a church, a house of worship, is no longer a safe place?
Like, we get into a point where we're going to have to put security in everything. And I feel like when you get to that point, like, it's hard to be comfortable in places like church is supposed to be a sanctuary. Mm-hmm. How do you be comfortable in church knowing that there's armed guards there? Like the peace of mind is gone at that point. Because even though you praying, you're getting right with God, whatever the case may be, you still know that at the back of that church is somebody there with a gun waiting, like, in case somebody try to come endanger the lives of the people that's in there. And it should never be that way. Like, you got to put security in the churches. You got to put security in the movie theaters. You got to put security in fast food restaurants, even though there's already that going on, especially in Harlem. Like the McDonald's on 125th, there's a security guard in there. But it shouldn't be that type of situation. Like, security should be like for corporate buildings, for shit that's really like high up and really, shit really happens in those places, like fires and stuff like that. It shouldn't be a bunch of security in fucking every single doorway.
And I don't know for anyone who's watching who lives or lived in Queens or the Valley Stream area, there was an old movie theater called Sunrise Movie Theater. There used to be a security guard posted in there with metal detectors, and that's when I knew this is a crazy movie theater. That there is a security guard and we have to go through metal detectors before we can purchase a ticket. So I've only gone to that movie theater twice in my life, and that was it.
That must be where all them crazy motherfuckers from South Jamaica was going.
I think so. But it was crazy. So I was just like,
Magic Johnson don't even have metal detectors.
Well, this one definitely did. So if anyone remembers that, now it's...
Magic Johnson didn't even have security in their movie theaters, I don't think. If they did have security, it probably was like... No, they had security. He had a little booth in the back. Like, once you walk in, you go get your tickets right here, and when you go in the back to get by the escalator, his booth was back there with the cameras and all that. But that's understandable because that's a big facility.
Yeah.
Like, it has many floors, so it's understandable in a building like that to have security.
And it's in Harlem.
Yeah, but it's more about the design of the building because the joint in the Bronx, no, they always had security on the Grand Concourse.
Oh, okay, that movie theater.
161st, yeah, okay. They always had security.
No, so. But it's becoming a crazy time, and I just want everyone out there to be safe. And if you feel like you're in an environment where it may not be safe, where you're looking around and there's that one weird guy or girl, because you never know, in the corner, just like staying to themselves and very low key, I think it's safe to say to go and tell someone that this is what's going on.
But see, you know what happened when they get approached? If they are innocent and not doing anything wrong, you'll get accused of profiling.
Yeah, but so I you know what?
They throw that shit out there. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you don't keep an eye on stuff like that, you potentially risk something dangerous happening, and somebody could have prevented it. But at the same time, you make that approach, it's you profiling me. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I got you. But
I guess
it's up to all of us to be as vigilant as possible. And if you do feel unsafe in the area, just leave. And if you are with friends, tell them I think it's time for us to go. And
right. Growing up, being in Harlem, going to like them house parties and certain club nights and stuff like that. When you feel like the vibe wasn't gonna be good in the room, like when it's like people from certain hoods that enter the function, and you might know, like you might see two people that got some real issues, and you might just see the crews eyeing each other. You with your peoples, you see all them niggas? It's about to go down in here. We get the fuck up out of here. We going back to the block. We taking this party back to our place because we not getting caught in no bullshit that happened.
Exactly.
And then sure enough, you get the call the next morning like, yeah, niggas lit that shit up. It went down. Like, be glad you got up out of there. Right. So
it's one of those times that, but again, stay safe to the people in California with the fires, and condolences to everyone that lost somebody in the club in Thousand Oaks. And yeah. But moving on to the elections that happened, that some people are still counting. Florida. Not to be...
They still counting down there?
Yes.
Yo, Jeb, what's going on, man? What you doing? That's the name? Jeb Bush?
Yes, Jeb Bush.
He's still down there?
No, it's somebody else.
Oh, I'm about to say.
But yeah.
Tired of the Bush's shit.
But it's they're still counting. Atlanta, Georgia, what are you guys doing? Still counting. Arizona, still counting.
What it is with Atlanta? Probably all the transgender people, they trying to figure out if there's males or females voting and shit.
Oh my gosh. Please, guys.
I'm just saying.
Excuse him. We are very open-minded over
They
here.
having trouble figuring out who's who, so you gotta do all that.
But the elections definitely, I feel like everyone, the Republicans and the Democrats, everyone got a little bit of what they were asking for in terms of the election. But I was expecting a blue wave. But the red part of the country, which is the whole middle part of the country, if anyone wants to see what that looks like, take a map of the United States and just take a red marker and, color in all the states in the middle of the country red. And then all the ones on the outer, on the coast, paint them blue. This is the issue, people. This is the reason why Trump keeps on getting all of the power he's getting. Is because of those states. And we need to find out what is it that we can do to mobilize those people in that particular part of the country. What is it that the Democrats are not offering those people? Because if the Democrats don't do that, then 2020, Trump is definitely going to be back.
Democrats are not offering them the freedom to understand that this is a fucking diverse country that just is not revolve around white people. It's black, Asian, Mexican, Spanish. Mm-hmm. It's all types of people in this country. And them people that are like that, though, I call that them KKK states. That's pretty much what it is. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Like, to still in 2018 have the mindset of supporting something that goes against the diversity of what America mm-hmm. is. Like, for years, America has been called a melting pot. Mm-hmm. You still haven't got that into your system. Like, people from everywhere come here. Mm-hmm. Not just to live, but, America is a tourist attraction. Mm-hmm. People from everywhere come to America just to visit. They want to see different stuff. Mm-hmm. They want to see Cali. They want to see New York. They want to see Miami. Like, there's different places that they come to visit, and it's like, I understand it because these people who live in places like North Dakota that nobody comes to visit. Nobody gives a flying fuck about them. So mm-hmm. it's like, I understand, like, y'all don't get no real type of traffic and stuff like that in those states to really understand. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's other states out here where it's like a lot of different variations of people. So y'all got to understand that, and y'all got to grow to support that idea for, a good America.
And also, you guys need to understand that this country, and it begs to be repeated, the fact that this country didn't belong to the white people. It belonged to Native Americans. They were the indigenous population that unfortunately were kicked out and put in reservations. And for the first time in this country's history, 2 female Native American women were elected to the House of Representatives.
That was fun.
For the first time. And you see how long this country has been, in existence. So for them to finally be represented in the House of Representatives, it's amazing.
I seen a picture that showed like all of the people that got elected in different places, and it was just like a wave of different people.
It looks like, and the House of Representatives looks like a House of Representative. It is representative of what
America is.
Exactly. And
you got black, you got Muslim, you got gay people that got elected. Like,
yes. No, the gay.
What?
I don't want to say the gay guy, but yes, he was.
I mean, if he gay, he gay.
But he was the governor. He's the governor of Colorado right now.
That still speaks to what America is today. Like, this is something that's socially accepted. So now that more gays are coming out the closet, it got to be somebody there to hold them down.
Yeah.
Even though that ain't, my thing, but I still respect the fact that they have somebody to speak for them. Like, you got to get real. It's gay people everywhere. It's transgenders and all that other stuff everywhere. So they have to have somebody to speak for them.
But we had two Muslim women get elected. We had the first black woman ever to be elected to the House of Representatives from the good state of Massachusetts. Of course, in New York, the youngest representative to be elected, Ocasio. I forgot her full name, but she is the youngest member of the House of Representatives right now. She's from New York.
How old is she?
She's in her 20s.
Wow.
Yeah, she's in her 20s. And before she became, let me look that up. Her name is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Okay.
And she is 29. Yeah.
Okay.
She will.
That means she had to be putting in work early. Because you don't get elected to be like, they say a lot of political shit usually like you elected when you're like 35 and all that. Like.
Yeah, but she's going to be representing the Bronx area. And before she was doing this, she was a bartender.
Wow. And
she didn't find out that she won the primaries until she was working in her bar.
That's crazy.
And she found out that she won.
What the hell? She was on a political campaign while being a bartender?
Yeah, something like that. But then after the campaign, after she won the primary, I guess she quit. And
she better buy that club she was working at.
But it just goes to show you that this is a very representative house right now. And I can go into the House of Representatives and I could see someone that I can relate to.
Yeah.
And it looks like my neighborhood in there. It looks like the people that you say hi to on the train. It looks, and they're young and they're full of energy, and there are a lot of women. We definitely are getting up there. And let's just say there's a powerful woman in there by the name of Maxine Waters.
Oh yeah.
Who is now the chairman of the financial part of the House of Representatives. And now Trump is really going to have to fork over all of his tax returns, all of his dealings. She can subpoena them all. So, Trump, they're coming for you.
Man.
They are coming for you, and that is exactly why he had to fire Jeff Sessions. That is exactly why, because he knew that if he did not fire Jeff Sessions, it would have been over.
Man, listen.
Because right now, the House...
Did he fire him on Twitter too?
No, he didn't fire him on Twitter.
Okay. That nigga love firing people on Twitter. That I wish I could do that. Like, go on Twitter and just be like, you're fired. Like, I don't have to have a phone conversation with you. I don't have to have an email. Nothing. I don't have to DM you. I just go on Twitter and say, you're fired. Like, that's crazy.
Like, I remember one time when I got let go of from one of my jobs, and they had an exit interview with me. And it made me feel better about the fact that I was being let go. They said,
exit interview.
Yeah, they basically sat down and they told you, okay, this is where you went wrong. This is what you can improve on for the next time you go to another job.
Nigga, if you gonna fire me, let me go so I can go out and find it. I'm not sitting there. You could discuss.
But at least they had the decency to do it in person. The same room that they hired me in is the same room that they let me go.
Get out of here.
But it's
Wait, do they do the exit interview before or after they fire you? Like, do they tell you you're fired and then, hey, come in for an exit?
They actually just sat me down. They called me in, and I came in, and I said, okay, what's this about? They said, oh, we just wanted to meet with you and let you know what's going on. And then they went about their little spiel about what I did wrong and everything. And then, they said, and this is why we regretfully have to separate. So, yeah, wasted a little bit of gas to get there, but...
Imagine me taking you out on a date, telling you all these things and having to talk with you about, stuff that went wrong in the marriage and then say, here's the divorce papers.
Yeah, I'd be tight.
Exactly.
I'd be tight that I got dropped off.
With your exit interview. Like, man, listen, just fire me and get over with.
But still, Trump, definitely, they're coming for you. So everything that you did, just know it's going to come to light.
I'm scared to speak on Trump because they sending pipe bombs in niggas' houses and shit.
Well, listen, the people that discovered this country...
Ain't they on Facebook deleting people accounts if you don't like Trump or something like that?
I don't think that they're doing that.
They were doing something with...
But it should be considered illegal because according to the Constitution, we have a right to speech.
Of course we do.
And we have the right to protest. I don't know if we don't like certain things, we're going to protest.
Yeah, we don't have to like Trump. I ain't vote for you. So I don't have to like him.
So only a tyrant and a dictator does that. So if he feels like he wants to be the Putin of the Western Hemisphere, be my guest.
Oh, speaking of tyrant, we got to speak on the joint he did when the dude was asking him the question.
Yes, Jim Acosta.
Acosta, yeah.
Yeah, Acosta.
Shout out Jim Acosta.
Yeah, he, first of all, he did not touch that woman inappropriately. They were saying that, he pushed her. No. He blocked her because if you're holding your phone, right? Mm-hmm. You're holding your phone and someone tries to come and take your phone or take this item out of your hand, you block them. That doesn't mean that you're pushing them. You're just block them like, yo,
you're not touching
chill.
them. You're not assaulting them. Like, it's like, yo, get off me.
But Trump does not like it when someone brings up all of the negative things that are going on and all the negative things that he's done. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't like it when he's told on. He's like a little baby that needs to be coddled and told, oh, you did such a wonderful job. I'm so proud of you. God. And he doesn't like to be spanked. He doesn't like to be told what to do and what not to do. And when he's reprimanded or asked about certain things, he blows up and throws a little temper tantrum.
Turn even more oranger.
Yes.
That nigga turned gold, damn it.
Shout out to April Ryan for holding her ground even after she was thoroughly disrespected by Trump. The exchange, you can all see that on YouTube, but it's really crazy. And I'm so happy that the elections have gone the way that they have. And I'm praying that, by January, we get to know who's the governor of Florida and the governor of Georgia and the senator from Arizona.
Okay.
Can we please know these answers?
Just so y'all know, I'm not too versed in politics, so when it comes to those topics, she's gonna be doing most of the talking.
Yeah.
I'm just around for the humor part. You feel what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff that Trump be doing, I find funny. Like when he be trolling Rocket Man, he be wilding on him. That shit be having me dying.
Yeah, that is.
Yo.
I don't know what to tell you about this man.
Them niggas got a love hate. Them niggas got a bromance for real. Like that's all I can say about that. Because them two are hilarious. Like they threats back and forth, and you see nothing that's happening. You feel what I'm saying? If you from the hood, you see niggas too beefing back and forth and nobody doing nothing. And come on, you know what time it is already.
So yeah, for
Can't
Florida, they started the recount today, actually. So they're going to be recounting all of the votes and
another recount.
Yes, in Florida.
Listen, like Charlamagne the God said, no. You know what you got to do? You never seen the Bugs Bunny episode where he took a saw, they put him on the map, and he literally cut Florida off America? Yes, we need to do that.
Wow.
Let that shit float somewhere. Let that shit float to Antarctica and freeze or something like that. Like, get Florida out of here.
And
yo, everybody hates Florida.
Let me just quickly see what's going on with Georgia.
Okay.
Georgia is another state that's going. So Brian Kemp is trying to get Stacey Abrams to concede. And for those of you who don't know what it means to concede, is to just say, hey, listen, I lost. He's the better person or she's the better person to run,
Just
the
throwing
state.
a white flag.
Yeah, but she is holding on hope right now because they are doing their own recounts. And there were several counties in Georgia where not only voter suppression happened, but also there were faulty voting machines that were there. And there were some counties.
They shorted the machines in the building. Like, it was one that it was like 3 polls in there. Like,
exactly.
Like, what?
So I don't think it's right. And if you are in the state of Georgia and you're watching this, please write to your state assemblymen, to your governors, not to your governors because you don't know who's going to be your governor, but write to whoever you need to write and protest this. This is unjust because they can't do this in New York. They cannot do this in certain areas.
Yeah. In certain areas, it's just not going to happen.
That's not going to, so please, and just do what you guys got to do to make sure that this does not happen again.
There's people there waiting for hours. Like, they waiting whole shifts just to vote. Like, that's crazy. How you have 3 machines in the place? Like, what the fuck? That was just weird to me. Like, in Harlem, we never had that problem, I don't think. Like, PS46, that's always been a place for us to vote in the area. They take the gym, they turn it into a whole thing. Mm-hmm. Bunch of machines in there, like probably 15, 20 machines.
And then what happened?
No, you just vote.
Oh.
But I'm saying they have so many in there, like, they just take the gym and just, do what they do.
And Arizona, still too close to call.
Wow.
So we don't, and I believe this is the same Senate seat that was vacated by the late and great John McCain. So no one knows who's going to be John McCain's replacement, but whoever it is, I really hope that they follow through with his morals and his standards. But yeah, that Senate race is still too close to call. So these 3 states, yeah, get on your bull and get it rolling. And there were a lot of other issues that happened during the election, but those are the main key points that we have to,
Did it just start raining?
No, it's not raining.
Oh, just the wind?
Yes. Okay. It's very windy outside, people, in New York.
We live high up, too. So.
Yes, we're on the top floor. Yeah. Maybe one of these days we can try, in the summertime, we can try and do this on the roof.
Yo, a rooftop blog would be fire.
Overlooking the city.
That's if we can even get access to the roof. We gotta holler at Mark, see what's up.
Mark. But anyways, people, that was politics.
What else was a hot topic? 50 Cent being petty.
Yes, buying 200 seats to Ja Rule's concert. Like, yo, who does that? Yo. Can you imagine if you show up to a concert and you're like, yo, I could have had all these seats.
You performing and all your front rows is empty because niggas being petty and just bought all your tickets. Like, that's crazy.
But I really, 50 Cent.
That's Queens on Queens violence anyway, so that's your department, man.
Not really. 50 Cent is your favorite rapper.
One of my favorites.
So that's all you.
Nah, he from Queens. He from South Jamaica. Ja Rule from Hollis. Them niggas from your area. So it's like, remember when 50 Cent said it ain't gonna be over till one of us dead. So
first of all,
I feel like when Ja Rule
when
died,
it comes to
50
that, I was born in Jersey. Okay, so technically I'm a Jersey girl. Okay, I just grew up out here. I'm not from New York.
You from New York? Cut that out.
I was born in Elizabeth, Jersey.
I was born in the Bronx. I'm a Harlem nigga.
Yes, but the difference between you, when did you come to?
I came to Harlem when I was, I want to say 2 or 3.
No, you're Bronx.
No. It's not about where you born at. It's where you raised at.
But anyways,
you can't be from a place that you wasn't raised at. Like, I literally, like, my family has history in the Bronx, but all of my friends, my school, everything, Harlem. It's all Harlem, nigga.
But anyways, I'm from Jersey, so I don't know anything about this 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
When did you move to Queens?
I was about 6 years old.
You a Queens person. Stop doing that. Yeah.
6.
Because at 6 years old, you done most of your schooling in Queens.
No, I did a lot. I did
You did like 1 or 2 years in Haiti.
Yes.
All right, that's nothing compared to your whole. Yo, you from Queens? Stop that. So yeah, this is definitely your issue.
But yeah, that is definitely petty.
Then he was saying he was gonna buy his masters or something like that. That was funny.
And speaking of rappers, Kanye West 69 and Nicki Minaj, their little studio session almost.
No, their video shoot.
Their video shoot getting shot up. Thank God Nicki was not,
Yeah, Nicki wasn't present. Kanye, I heard he skated up out of there. I'm not surprised that Kanye not a street nigga. He don't got no street niggas around him. So.
But 69 is.
Why would 6ix9ine be in LA anyway after all the beef he had? Like, you had beef with YG and Game. Stay out of LA, son. What are you doing?
But it's 6ix9ine, and he is who he is. He's gonna make those moves and say, yo.
First of all, it's bad enough they probably smuggled him over there. Like, that nigga I'm pretty sure he didn't announce he was going to shoot a video in LA.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, like he not gonna do that. I mean, he moving smarter now. He got security and all that.
Yes, armed security like that.
It's still like, come on, man. Like,
but
you gonna get Kanye killed? Like, yo, God forbid something like that happened to Kanye. Kanye wound up getting hit. Like, well, look at what the headlines are gonna say. 6ix9ine video shoot gets shot up. Kanye got killed. Knowing who 6ix9ine is, the people are not gonna let you live for that. Like, niggas are really probably trying to come after him over that one. Like,
yeah.
Yo.
But who else?
Kanye doing all this fashion shit. He fucking with Trump. He doing his Yeezys and all that. He got killed being at your fucking video shoot. 6ix9ine. Like, and I fuck with 6ix9ine. Don't get it twisted. I like his music. I like the little trolling shit. It's entertaining to me. I don't condone everything he does and says, but it's entertainment at the end of the day for me. Mm-hmm. So it's just for me to laugh at. But don't get people who's doing like serious shit caught up in your bullshit.
You're a mess.
You know what I mean? Especially Kanye. Like, this is what I hate about Kanye. He's such a dummy. Like, nobody on Kanye's level in rap is putting themselves next to 6ix9ine. They're not. Aside from 50 Cent, who's petty just like he is. Mm-hmm. But it makes sense for them to have that connection. Jay's not standing next to 6ix9ine. Nas ain't standing next to him. Diddy not standing next to him. Like, you see, these caliber people are not standing next to him for that reason. But Kanye always has to stand next to people like that to try to, I guess, stay. Well, he doesn't have to, but he's doing it now to try to, regain some relevance, I guess.
But what you also have to mention is that Kanye and 6ix9ine, they're both attention whores.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
clout chasers.
Anywhere the camera is and anywhere the attention is,
they want to be next to it.
Exactly. So them being next to each other and some stuff pops off. Oh, this is music to their ears.
They probably like the headlines and shit.
But again, I'm happy that everyone was safe, at least.
Yeah.
But they're attention whores, so this is what they get. Kanye is married into an attention-seeking family.
Ooh.
So come on, like this is lovely for him. This is beautiful for his publicity.
Yeah.
So this is nothing. What else happened this week?
Do we need to speak on Fall Madness in the morning? Fall Morning Madness 8?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Smack.
We could lightly touch on battle rap, but this podcast ain't gonna be no battle rap. This show is not gonna be no battle rap, just based show. So we could lightly touch on it, especially when you ain't even watch it yet.
So Summer Madness it's November 10th. Smack, what are you doing?
And not to mention it was in London, which means the pay-per-view technically started around 7 or 8 this morning in America. Exactly.
Like, nobody wants to hear about guns and clacking before they've had bacon. Yeah, that event should be renamed if you're not going to have it during the months of June, July, and August, and maybe the first half of September, where it's still considered summer, ergo the term Summer Madness. So it has to be summer for it to be Summer Madness.
But I'll give Smack this much. At the beginning of the year, he said one of his goals was to do 2 Summer Madness events. He got them done, at least.
Yes, but you have them done.
Even though they wasn't time convenient to the name Summer Madness, and it's fall, about to be winter next month. But, I mean, he did get them done. And there was huge battles. So.
Yes, there were nice, put together
well,
battles.
Summer Madness 7, we could throw that away, because that event was ass. But
yeah, definitely. Vegas it was not lucky for them out there.
But Summer Madness 8, from what because I didn't watch the pay-per-view yet. I'm going to watch it. I got my joint ordered. I'm going to watch it when it go up. Mm-hmm. But from what I was reading from people's updates and stuff, Summer Madness 7 was better than, Summer Madness 8 was better than Summer Madness 7.
Oh, yeah. From what I saw with Hollow and
John.
Yeah,
that was better than every battle on Summer Madness 7. Not even,
But, yeah, Summer Madness needs to be in summer. Let's get that together, people, or else you're going to need to name it something else, like Fall, Fall
Chaos.
Yeah, something like that. Right there before
Winter Warfare.
Hey, you're on to something with that.
Winter Warfare, yeah.
You better copyright it before Smack's...
or do an event.
Before Smack and Beasley just come in and swipe that.
Beasley throw his voice on the intro, Winter Warfare.
They already had you. They already had you in their last, Did
a strike.
This
trailer. Shout out to them. And you know what? I like the particular line for me that they threw in there. The whole y'all motherfuckers is dumb as hell. Y'all think they made 2.5. Like, shouts to y'all. I appreciate y'all. See, that type of content when I throw out and people do stuff like that and put it in there, that shows me that they appreciate the stuff that I'm saying. So salute to them for that.
No, but it's been a really crazy week this week, and it's only getting crazier.
Yeah.
So we'll be back, I guess, next week.
Next Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna be filming every Saturday, but we're gonna drop these episodes like throughout the week. So I'm not gonna just upload everything. I'm gonna upload everything at once, but y'all are gonna get the episodes released like, throughout different days. So, Saturday's gonna be our film day. We might do, who knows, 2 segments. We might do 10 segments sometimes.
Yeah, depending on what's going on in the world, what's going on.
Depending on our stamina for that day.
Stamina.
Sometimes you gotta get them rounds in.
Oh my gosh.
But
can we not do that
I'm just
in front of the camera?
They'll be alright. But anyway.
We're not shooting confetti.
Well, damn, mean shot. Oh,
I'm
man.
Sorry.
No, they bought that on themselves. We can't even call that a shot because everybody knows about that shit.
Yes.
That was some clout chasing shit.
Yes, very clout chasing.
You know what's funny? I had seen Fetty go live, and I think he was like going up the stairs, and he was saying he was drunk or whatever. So I managed to, I just clicked off the live. He didn't really like he was talking about much, so I'm like, all right, cool. Then I see the notifications going crazy on the live, and I happened to scroll past, and it's a screenshot of this nigga with his face, and oh man, I was just like, oh no.
Yeah, we're not gonna. This is not that kind of podcast over here. This is not that.
But I was like, oh nah.
This is just us talking and having our. I want to say our viewpoints and on everything that's going on in the world and what's going on in our lives. And maybe if you guys hear from us as kind of like a couple or individually, maybe you'll realize that whatever you may be going through, you're not the only one that feels that kind of way. So again, and if you have any suggestions for us to talk about, let us know.
Definitely. Right? You know what I mean? Hashtag RBTL.
Okay.
Read between the lines. Yeah. RBTL. I got to make sure because I be catching amnesia sometimes. I might fuck my spelling up and shit. Might forget the alphabet. Might be A, D, C, D, A, F, G. Like, I might,
Oh my gosh.
Never know.
You see, you're not doing English homework with our kids.
English was my worst subject anyway, so I do not want to do English. You can keep that. Give me the math homework.
Yeah, you take math and science. I'll take
history,
English.
You count like DNA.
Philosophy.
1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 6,000.
Oh my God.
Right.
Yo, you are going after everyone from Queens today. That's it.
I know.
End of the show. That's it. Cut.
Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, hashtag RBTL, and we'll see y'all next week.
Laters.
Read Between the Lines is on. Come and get read.